Right. I'm Cherise Nicole here from cnikki.com and EUR Web with the lovely and beautiful songstress, Miss Goapele. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you. Looking good, girl.
Thank you. You too.
So, we're here to talk about the new album, Break of Dawn. So, tell us basically what inspired this new horizon for you.
I think it's fun. I think Break of Dawn is a wide emotional range. Um, it's about coming into myself as a woman and becoming a mom and just being grown and saying whatever I want to say and having fun and being more personal. It's kind of like my guard's a little more
Let's
down.
let's talk about that. Let's have some real talk here, okay? Because we know that you took like a brief hiatus for a few years, and what I find in artists like yourself, and what I mean when I say that is there's a difference, okay? There's an artist that you're like, they can sing, whatever, and then there's artists that can sing, and when they sing, you can feel it. It's something that vibrates within you. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of artist that you are. And you're welcome. And why I say that is, I find that when artists are like that, it's because there's honesty in the music.
I mean, I grew up being motivated and inspired by the music that my parents were listening to. Like Nina Simone and Sweet Honey in the Rock and Stevie Wonder and Bob Marley and all of a lot of unique voices, but where you could always feel the emotion, and there was a wide range of what they were talking about. And I wanted to, as a songwriter, feel like I was making an impact on the world and that people could feel me, and hopefully that would, I don't know, it's almost a way of healing, And a lot of times, I'll write music out of not a happy place, it's more coming from sadness or frustration or going through something and just wanting to see the light at the end of the tunnel or wanting to give a different side to things. And so I'm hoping that that emotion will come across and help other people do the same thing.
What do you think is one of the things that stands out to you the most in the past few years that you went through and overcame that really reflects in your music right now?
Well, at the starting of when I was recording Break of Dawn, my father had recently died, and um, and I had recently become a mom, and those are, I'd say two of the most, on my list of significant events in my life. The biggest emotional evolutions and so I was a lot more raw and I had to have some kind of way to make sense of things, and I had to also just surrender to the process of it. So songs like Pieces and Tears on My Pillow um, deal with dealing with losing someone before you were ready, and then Hush, yeah, it's about my baby, and I'm not a single mom, but I kind of wanted to um, just acknowledge all the women that are working their asses off, you know what I mean, for their kids. And I have so much more respect for my parents and every parent out there because I see how much um, time and attention that you're investing, into another being that you hope, is going to get everything that they need. Right. So, yeah, I'd say life and death has been the biggest subjects lately for me.
How close was that?
It was very close. My dad died when I was pregnant, and that would have been his first grandchild. So I feel like a lot of times when someone dies, though, usually soon someone is born, and it just kind of like I guess makes the life cycle make sense, but it doesn't feel good, and it would have been wonderful if he was really there, to pass the baton and see that. So, and also I lost a friend and my grandmother around that time. So it just, I think all the things in life that really meant a lot to me, and just the truth inside of me and all that was more at the surface because I was just more open and needed to make my, breakthrough. Break of Dawn deluxe version is available on iTunes, and I'm going to be coming out doing shows here and there, doing the new music, and you can go to goapele.com for that. Follow me on Twitter, whatever.